Hi, I'm Michelle, and today we'll be discussing the methods you can use to form your LLC in Kentucky. We're going to be covering the steps involved in starting your LLC, the forms that you're going to need, the naming requirements, and the 5 main steps needed to actually register your Kentucky LLC. I'll also be explaining the importance of having a registered agent and a very key term known as piercing the corporate veil. Now, if these terms aren't familiar to you, then I highly suggest you watch this video. According to the Kentucky state, the primary income source is agricultural business, tourist places, and the service industries. Coal mining in the state produces more than 100 million tons, which is the most combined production of underground mining and surface mining. Now, if you look at the most significant share in GDP, it is of the manufacturing sector, which is around 18%. You can start off your Kentucky LLC in 3 methods. Number 1 is that you can do it yourself, in which case you can choose to fill out the online forms or you can send it off via mail. Number 2 is that you hire a professional service to do it for you. Now, this is the most easy and secure method. We personally recommend TailorBrands as one of the best services out there for this particular purpose. Number 3 is that you can go ahead and hire an attorney. Now, in this video, we're going to be discussing option number 1 and 2, but we're going to be placing emphasis on why exactly you need a professional service to do it for you, because you have to make sure that you are doing your LLC work correctly, because this is one of those things where you cannot afford missing out key information or have any form of misunderstandings. TailorBrands is a really good and competent professional service that you can get, because forming an LLC is not just filing the certificate of formation, but it's also deciding on a name, hiring a registered agent, creating an operating agreement, and obtaining an EIN. Now, all of these can be done under one roof with TailorBrands. I'll be leaving the links in the description below so you can easily go and check them out. We're now going to discuss in detail the 5 important steps that you must cover when you're forming your LLC. So the first step to starting off your LLC in Kentucky is basically choosing a business name. Simple, right? Now, before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember. It should be available in the state and should follow the LLC naming guidelines. Now, you can go find the naming guidelines and startmyllc.io. Now, there are 4 key things that you need to be aware of when you're naming your LLC. Number 1 is that your business name should be available, and no other existing business in Kentucky can share that name, because each name is unique to its owner. Now, you have to have limited liability company or LLC as a suffix in the company name. You cannot use any name for your business that could be confusing or misleading. Now, terms such as Treasury, FBI, CIA, State Department should not be included. Terms like bank, university, attorney, doctor, they can be added, but only after you fill out the additional requirements by the Kentucky state government. Now, if you do not wish to file your LLC right now, but you do want to hold on to the name that you've decided, you can reserve it for 120 days. Now, to keep the name, you have to file a name reservation application and pay $15 to reserve your name with the Kentucky Secretary of State. Coming to the second and highly vital step to forming your LLC in the state of Kentucky is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that will act or work on your LLC's behalf and will receive important paperwork and other official government correspondence. Hence, this is why you need to have a very competent registered agent for your LLC. You have to make sure your registered agent is a resident of Kentucky or has a physical street address over there. Now, the business address is going to be used as the LLC's principal address in Kentucky. Most LLC formation companies also provide registered agent services. TailorBrands is a great LLC setup service, and even if you buy the cheapest plan, which is around $49 per year, you also get registered agent service and so many more services at a very reasonable price. The key thing to note when you're getting a registered agent is the importance of having one and having a legit one, because in case of any lawsuit or if you get sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate veil. Now, most people believe that they're setting up their LLCs for tax purposes, but the real reason for setting up your LLC is to limit your liability. Basically, what it does is that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they cannot go after your personal assets. Now, when you're sued, the attorney who's the one suing you is going to start looking for cracks in your LLC. And this is where they're going to pierce a corporate veil. And the first thing that they're going to check is whether you have a registered agent, is the agent legit, and have they been filing the paperwork? Now, the third and important step in forming an LLC is to file the certificate of formation. The Kentucky Articles of Organization is a legal document needed to officially register your business with the Secretary of State. It costs around $40 by mail and $208 if you're filing it online to file the formation certificate in Kentucky. The certificate of formation includes details like the name of your LLC, registered agent's name, address, employee details, and the structure of the company, whether it's a member managed or manager managed. Now, before you're hiring employees in Kentucky, one should really know about the rules and regulations thoroughly to avoid any future issues. We personally suggest that you use TailorBrands to file the certificate of formation because they provide an easier way to fill out the forms without any confusion or missing out on any of the steps. Now, if you get stuck anywhere, they do have a live chat option where you can go and describe your problem and they'll help you out. The fourth step is filing the operating agreement. An operating agreement is an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and operating procedures of your LLC. Now, this document is vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolutions, and a lot more. This reduces future conflicts. When it comes to filing the Kentucky LLC operating agreement, the state doesn't really require you to have a very comprehensive agreement, but it is ideal to have one that contains the details of your entire business operation. It's recommended that it should be done by using a professional service such as TailorBrands, since they know exactly what to do and you won't have to worry about missing out any details. The agreement template is drafted for a very small fee of $29. The EIN, also known as Employer Identification Number, is a 9-digit number given by the IRS to make it very easy to identify the type of businesses for tax purposes and taxes in general. Now, the EIN is necessary for any active business or any form of businesses for that matter. EIN is needed when the LLC is hiring employees. Now, to obtain an EIN, one has to fill up a form, which can be done either online or you can do it by mail and just submit it to the IRS. You can also get an EIN assistant through TailorBrands who can help you out with the process. I'll be leaving the links to all of the resources in the description below. You can go there, check out which of them actually fit your requirements. But for now, I'm going to be showing you how to file the forms using TailorBrands.
So this is the website for TailorBrands. And as you can see on the website, there's option to set up your LLC, and you can also design a logo, merch, and the website itself for your brand in case you need one and haven't really gotten around to getting it. I'm going to go into form an LLC. Now choose the state that you're setting up your LLC in. Add your business name. You can check for the name availability here, which will save you a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can choose the method that I told you earlier by going to the business entity name search. Click on the type of services that you're offering. You'll have to pick which stage of your business that you're on, whether it's still in the idea stage or it has been set up and fully running. Choose what sort of income your brand will be. Choose whether your business will have a physical address to receive the documents, and also whether there'll be a dedicated person there who's going to receive these. Select the number of employees. Now you have to fill out the information for your business, like your name, phone number, email address. Now choose whether you want to opt for a registered agent or not. TailorBrand charges $199 annually for hiring a registered agent. If you don't have one, then I highly recommend that you get one through them, because the one thing you can't risk is not having a legitimate registered agent. You're going to need an EIN, like I discussed before, for tax-related purposes. If you don't have one, or you're overwhelmed by the process required to get an EIN, then just let TailorBrands do it for you. It's going to cost you $99. Pick if you want to file for compliance. It will cost you $199 when you do it through TailorBrands. Here you can choose whether you want to have your business branding done. If you already have things like logos, domain, and a website, then just move forward. Select if you want to speed up the process. You can form the operating agreement using TailorBrands if you haven't made one already or you are unsure of how to proceed with making the agreement by yourself. See if all the information that you chose and entered is correct, and check the final billing as well. You can now proceed to pay for the service, and that's all you need to start and form your LLC.
So now that you've created your Kentucky LLC, what's next? There are still a few things that you're going to need. You're going to need to have a company business bank account and a business credit card. You're going to need to file Kentucky business permits and licenses. Get general liability insurance and professional liability insurance with coverage for your employees. You need to file a Kentucky annual report as well. I really hope this detailed video helped you out on how to start your LLC in Kentucky, and I wish you the best of luck if you're starting off your business there. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the little notification button. Thank you for watching.